Still to come on the AFROJOURNAL podcast.
Yeah, I'm an ex. Nice guy.
I'm a simp at heart.
You know when she tells you, "Oh, that was sweet," it will choke your heart.
Honestly, yeah. But see how me and Peter are wearing Durags today. One nice boys try to form like one hard guys.
No, it's the anti-simping.
Anti-simping cap, yes.
I don't know how you can fall in love with two girls at the same time, but that was my complication.
She curved all these boys, but she got me, the ex nice guy. Look at me now. Look at me now. Yo, wow. Oh my god. You guys already see us. You already know there's about to be a firework right here. You're like looking at these boys like what's happening here today. But it's about to be a banger.
I think this is my first time wearing a durag.
Yeah.
Publicly.
Really?
You know what I mean?
The guy came out with his anti-simping cap. I love it.
We don't need no simping out here, bro.
Anti-simping cap. We'll explain that later in the episode. Don't worry. But yo, welcome back to the AFROJOURNAL podcast. Wait for the fireworks. Yes. Another one. Yo, we're hype. This week's episode is about to be special. But yo,
extremely special.
Anyways, let me introduce myself real quick. I am Chisom Ejike Jeremiah Okafor. Swag.
Wow. The co-host. You know what I mean? I'm not a co-pilot. I'm not a co-pilot. the other pilot, you know, actually, I've been flying my own plane.
Oh yeah, I
have my own plane. We are going to the same destination with two planes.
Okay. We'll go like that.
My name is Peter Ikechukwu Chibuzo Aliogo Jr.
Fire. But yo, thank you for joining us. Before we get too deep into this, let me tell you what the proverb from last week was. So the proverb was, the axe forgets, but the tree remembers. The axe forgets, but the tree remembers. That's low-key deep. It's kind of like saying that, yo, when you're the one serving the L's, you might forget, but the taker of the L's always remembers. You know,
it's like a reference of like, well, anytime I dribble past Chisom, like I forget about it, like it's not a big deal to me, but Chisom always remembers it. That keeps it very blessed.
Peter, the reason why I say that is because you are the one that remembers everything.
Okay, you're literally switching stuff. That is painful for you. You know,
yeah,
what I mean? It's okay.
But yeah, pretty much, man. So honestly, in life, you have to be careful because when you're hurting people's feelings or when you're like when you're the one dishing out the heats, you might forget when you are dishing it out, but the moment you receive it, you remember.
Yeah, I mean, we can look at it in the same kind of system of like colonialism.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like how our African culture was kind of erased and there was a gap because of, but Europeans don't understand what that means or the complication that it resulted in. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's a lot of things. So like you can be the one with the axe. The axe,
right? There we go. Yeah,
the axe, and the tree will always remember.
Yep,
that's also true.
Facts. See, wisdom, all the way from the motherland. But yeah, man, let's get into this episode. This week we are going to talk about a special topic. Do nice guys finish last?
Some Kevin Samuel. Let's just say, I know Kevin Samuel. Okay, let's just say that. I know how to do some Kevin Samuel shit.
The nice guys finish last. You know, I feel like this has been an age-old conversation in the 21st century. Trying to understand who nice guys are, what makes you a nice guy. Like what people mean when they say nice guy. And
why do they always finish last?
The question is, do they actually though? I guess we'll break it down in this episode.
We'll break it down.
I guess we can start with like a simple, should I say like, guy, would you consider yourself a nice guy? Let's just start with that.
I used to be an ex nice
Oh
guy.
yeah, ex nice guy.
I'm an ex nice guy.
Former nice guy. So all you nice guys out there, you lost the soldier.
I've retired that title a long time ago.
Like, nah, man, I have to bury this one. Boom. It's not beneficial. Why'd you retire though?
Like you said, I don't think it was beneficial at all.
Yeah. Okay.
It was you can't be a nice guy. You can be a good man.
Oh.
But being a nice guy does not mean you're a good man. I'm a good man.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah, a good guy, but you're not
we
a
can
nice
break
guy.
it down.
Yeah.
We can break it down.
All right.
But like, how about you? Do you consider yourself a nice guy?
I mean, I think I'm low-key a nice guy. I think okay. I'm a nice guy, low-key. Although that's just the way I defined it. But I don't think I'm a mainstream nice guy. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
I don't think I'm a mainstream nice guy in the sense of like the high school nerd that is simping for the girl, for the cheerleader for the whole of his high school career. Never does is like that. I'm not that kind of nice guy.
All right, let's explain your definition for what you consider a nice guy.
Okay. So I'll say the mainstream definition that I think is someone who is not, should I say, like assertive or ballsy about what he wants. And there are a lot of characters that, I mean, that's just one definition, right? But there are a lot of things that make up like a quote unquote nice guy. But for me, I consider myself a nice guy because when I just look at the word nice, is like just the literal definition of the word nice. I think I'm a nice guy, you know, like I'm a friendly guy, friendly to people, you know, like I also exhibit some nice guy characteristics.
So it's exhibiting some simping.
You know, like I'll say I'm a simp at heart.
You're a simp at heart.
But before you get to
honestly,
that,
same. I'm a simp at heart. I'm a simp at heart. That's the truth. I'm a
simp at heart, but before you get there, you have to dig through a lot of, you know, you have to like break through and dig before you reach that side of me. So, but yeah,
I can't. You can't be with anybody. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You have to be someone special. that's just the truth.
You have to be someone special for you to get to that side of me. But yeah, but then another side of being a nice guy is kind of like why I say like I might exhibit some characteristics of nice guys is like low-key, I think nice guys are like when it comes to like being scared. I know, like
we've talked in previous episodes. Chisom
right?
is
like
a pussy.
They are scared to like actually.
Chisom is scared. Chisom is scared to release the arrow.
Go for some shit. You know, like I mean, there's reasons to it, right? Like I used to be way more scared than I am now. Now I'm like, I think I'm pretty much over it. I would say for the most part. That's what I think. I believe, but I guess that would tell. But
all right. Well, my definition of a nice guy is the mainstream one.
Yeah.
Of like, you know, simping for a girl your whole high school life.
Yeah.
You know, not even asking her out, thinking that, you know, she'll slowly like you and stuff like that.
Yep.
You know, always being nice to her.
Being
you know what
nice,
I mean? Like all this
friendly.
kind of, like validating her in every way, shape or form.
You know, like she will talk to you about her whole
she'll talk
all
to
her
you
issues, but then you don't
all her
get
issues,
to
everything. But you're in the friend zone.
Yeah, the friend zone.
You know what I mean? And
you know it's
but you're trying to, you know, say that, oh, I'll build it up slowly. She'll come to love me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah. That's not true, bro.
Yeah, I'll say this right. Like, one reason why I actually call myself a nice guy is because I'm genuinely nice. So like all these things,
I think I have characteristics of genuinely, like I'm a nice person. I'm not going to be out there insulting people. I'm not a dick. You know what I mean? But the definition of like what a nice guy is, not what being nice is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's kind of like I might exhibit some of those characteristics, but it comes from a genuine place, right? Like if I'm actually trying to get with you, obviously I'll move different. I know the game. You know what I'm saying? But then like
he knows the game.
So I feel like where nice guys go wrong is that they are doing nice things, but with an ulterior motive. So the question is, are they really nice?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They are doing all these things. They are listening to this girl. Not because they genuinely care about the girl.
Yeah.
But because they are hoping that she will see them as one, you know, like I call it a Disney moment. That she'll have a Disney moment where she all of a sudden she sees the lights and she's like, oh my God,
he's been here all the time. Oh my God,
he's so nice to me. Let me leave all these assholes and go for it. My guy, it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, sorry. Fake news. Some serious fake news, some propaganda.
You know, like I feel like Disney really did. I mean, Disney did a number. They did a number on us, man. Like,
yeah, honestly.
But looking though, like I don't know if it's the fact that we grew up in Nigeria, but I always knew that thing was fake. I won't even lie. Like the whole like, oh, like you be nice. I mean, because
Nigerian men is such like, we have such a like an alpha. African man mentality.
Yeah,
it can't be nice.
I mean, we might be nice, but like
it's not. Nah.
Okay, but I'll say this though, we still lucky fall into that trap, because when I look at high school, you can still lucky fall into that trap. You know, like of like I'm watching the Disney show. I know that this thing is not really real, but then when it now comes to the execution in real life, the only example you've seen is Disney. So you now tend to fall into that trap of like trying to be what the guy was. You know, and then you're not really like ballsy enough to do what, like, to take charge of the situation pretty much. And it's like,
I mean, that's like the same thing of like being nice. I'm not nice. Like sometimes you can't be nice.
Yeah.
In certain situations you cannot be nice. Being nice is not always the answer. You know what I mean? That yeah, that's just the truth. So that's why I stopped having that mentality of being the nice guy.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
So when did you have that mentality? Tell us some stories, guy. Or is
I mean, I'll tell you my experience of what a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think I discussed it in the last episode, but like I'll pick it up from there. Like, you know, I liked 2 girls back to back, consecutively. Back to back.
Oh yeah, you actually discussed it in the last episode, so you don't need to go too deep into it, but just kind of like the end result for you.
Yes, I did that, and nothing happened. You know what I mean?
Like
I was still. I took L's upon L's upon L's.
Oh man, yeah, that sucks, man. But at the end of the day, the guy learned. He learned the game.
This was when, like, you know, I wasn't really concentrating on myself, trying to build myself up. You know what I mean? Focusing on my well-being. And I was just looking at like, oh my gosh, this girl is really cute. Like, how do I, you know, make her like me? I was like, my first thought, you know, as a 12-year-old, as an 11-year-old, as a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
So, let me be nice. I think if I'm nice, she will like me.
You know, it's so weird because sometimes I hear girls say that, like, when they were growing up, they learned that, oh, if a guy likes you, he'll be mean to you. So it's almost like
I mean, those are like those are the ones that they like. Those are the ones that they like. You know what I mean? That's like if a random guy is just being mean to you, you ex him. Yeah. But like if it's like a guy you're attracted to, you're going to be like, he's just that's validating, like, oh, that he must like me because he's being mean to me. You know what I mean?
I mean, to be fair though, like children, boys do that sometimes too, because depending on who you talk to. Like, try not to be a simp. This is like the child that's trying not to be a simp.
I mean, I will agree with you that, you know, sometimes yes, like that, it's not like what kind of mean are we talking about? Is it like teasing? Like a guy would tease you, of course.
I mean, teasing is different, but it's kind of like you're like. I mean, I can't think of a good example right now, but it's like it's not like extreme mean, but it's like just like you're not nice. You know, you're like you don't give a fuck. No, it's not like giving a fuck. It's more like you give a shit, but like you're. Let me think of a good example. So, for example, if she asks you, let's just say, okay, you're in class, she asks you for a pencil, you know, you say no, you're not giving her. That kind of, you know what I'm saying? That kind of meanness. Like, it's not extreme, but it's just like you just be for no reason, you know. It's like, oh, that's like your way of like, oh, I like the girl. Honestly, it depends from person to person, but like, but I know some kids do that sometimes, and like even when I was younger, I remember like, I don't know where I heard it from, but it's like,
I mean, I've heard the same thing, but I personally, I mean, I understand it, but I feel it's just validating like your opinions because of you like the guy. You know what I mean?
True. And like I mean, we know that generally the a-holes get the girls, at least in high school. But what I would say is this, like, if I'm going to genuinely answer that question, do nice guys finish last? I would say nice guys only finish last when they don't actually know what they want.
I disagree. They want something, but they don't have the tools to be able to get that. You can't be nice and try to get. That's the truth. In this world, you cannot be nice and trying to say that you want to get, you know, with the woman of your dreams.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I'll say this, right? There are some nice guys that do shoot their shot though, but they get held and held and held.
It's like once in a blue moon kind of thing.
Yeah.
Of like when you get it right. My point is that if your approach is nice guyness, it's not gonna work. That's honestly the truth.
Yeah, true.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Honestly, that's the truth.
Like I knew that ever since like
Since your
those two ever since that experience, I was like, you know what?
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm not out here going to be doing this nice guy shit. I'm still going to be nice, but I'm not going to be like over focusing on the girl.
Yeah.
For what for? Like,
actually,
who are you?
You bring up a very good point. You bring up a very good point. Is honestly where your focus is. That's what kind of separates you from the pack.
Yeah.
Right. If all your focus is on this girl, honestly, when they say familiarity breeds contempt, when they say like, it's like you're going to be taken for granted because you already know she has you in the bag. Right. But like, if you're, and it's not like you're trying to fake it, but like, it's like, yo, like, I like you.
She has to like you for you at the end of the day.
That's the truth.
Not just you trying to show her like an extra side of which is not really you. You know what I mean?
True.
Like she has to like who you are, what you do, what's going on in your life. Like on a regular basis, like that's who she's going to like. That's who she's going to fall in love. Not because of you telling her like, oh, I can give you my pencil, or I can write notes for you in class. You know, I'll tell you, I'll give you my homework. Not all this kind of shit. Those are like favors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not what a girl will never like you like that. That's honestly the truth.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, you want to break down some like other characteristics of nice guys, you know, because we talked about like obviously simping.
Okay.
You know,
seeking validation. When you're the nice guy, you're seeking validation from the girl. Like, oh my gosh, that was sweet. You know when she tells you, oh, that was sweet, it will choke your heart.
Honestly, yeah.
But that doesn't mean shit.
Low key.
You know what I mean?
Nice guys, their emotions actually run them.
Yes. I was that person.
That is bad. Your emotions run you. As a man, person, bro. That's a no. That is a no. As a man, your emotions, as human beings in general, to be honest, your emotions really should not run you. Yeah. But especially as a man, if your emotions run you, you're finished, guy. You're done. Because people will be able to manipulate you, use you, and throw you away. Because your emotions, emotions are weird, man. Like emotions come and go in waves. They're like boom, up and down. That means you don't really have. If your emotions run you, honestly, you don't really have a good sense of like self-awareness or like sense of like you're not grounded.
Yeah, you know? I mean, at that age, I don't expect you to be grounded because you're learning a lot.
True.
But these are good things. Like when you're hitting 18, 19, 20, 21, like early adulthood, you should have outgrown that stage.
Yep.
I mean, if you're a late bloomer, you're a late bloomer. There's nothing you can do about it. But you should be seeking to change that kind of mentality.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Grow out. I mean, it takes a while because you want to be accepted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like you want to be accepted for the effort you put in. But the truth is that the market does what the market does. You know, it has no bias.
Does what the market does. Honestly, I'll say this, like, what if you're between the ages of like those high school ages? I use Nigerian high school.
I'll say 13 to 8, like 17, 13 to 18.
13 to 18. Honestly, just be yourself, man. Like be yourself, learn the game, learn how to actually talk to people. When I say be yourself, I don't mean like go to your room and play video games from morning till night and never actually interact with human beings. I mean, like, be who you are. Don't try to be like a hard guy. You know, see how me and Peter are wearing Durax today. When nice boys try to form like we're hard guys.
No, it's the anti-simping.
Anti-simping cap, yes.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I think they just be yourself. You know, if you like video games, play your video game. If you like chess, play your chess.
Try to be an overall
but
good person.
Also,
you know what I mean?
learn how to communicate with people. Learn the game. You have to learn the game, Peter. Give them some game, I beg. Give them some game that they can learn. Because you're an nice guy. What did you learn?
I think one thing I learned was, you know, after that simping stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Year 7, year 8, liking 2 girls. You know, I'm 2 different girls.
Yeah.
I hit year 9. I was like, bro, this. Like girls cannot be playing in my heart like this. It's too much. I need to focus on my studying. You know what I mean? I need to get my grades up.
Yo, yeah, that's actually very important. Sorry, I'll let you continue. But like, yo, if you see, his mentality shifted from the girls to himself.
Yeah,
he said, yo, this is a waste of my time. That is one thing that a man should always value: your time. Your time is very important, man. You don't have time for like you should be a busy man, and you're only busy when you're focused on yourself. If you're focused on someone else, that means you're not busy. You're on that person's time.
Yes.
But yeah, continue, sir.
So I wanted to focus on myself because I wanted to improve my grades.
Yeah, I
knew that was really important. But I also wanted to improve my style. You know.
Wait, when did you start playing sports?
I started playing sports at year 7, but I was always good.
Yeah,
I wasn't like the best. But year 9, year 10, year 11 is like ga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Upgraded. Got better. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I loved it. That was my love. Like football is a whole different kind of situation.
Yeah.
I love football. Yeah. It was not because of girl. Like I'd have played football regardless of if girl was there or not there. You know, that's the truth. But like football in itself is his own girlfriend. I simp for football. You know what I mean?
My guy's a football simp. That's the only.
That's honestly straight fact.
I mean, but football will be loyal to you no matter what. If you simp for football, football accept you for who you are.
Exactly. And obviously, I shift the focus to myself. So I wanted to improve my dressing. You know what I mean? I wanted to improve my haircut. You know, I used to do low cut. You know, bald ski. You know what I mean?
You know those children style that like I don't know if you did this because I've seen your kids' pictures, but you didn't really do it. But for me, my dad, you know, like they'll leave small hair at the top here. No. But then they'll now skin the rest of your head. Like skin it. And then they'll now put one part in here like this.
Oh my God.
I love this. I love that haircut. Like whatever I did, I always felt like a G.
That party shit is always a style. You have to have that one line.
Right there. You know, nowadays they put the parts on the side if you're going to do, but this one is like in the middle of your head like that. Wow.
Nah, I never did that middle shit. I always did on
I did that one.
I always did on the corner between the side of your face to the top of your head.
Or like
you know what I mean?
Like the 90-degree angle right there.
Yeah, the 90-degree angle. I always did that side.
Oh no, mine was like yeah.
It's like, yeah, I mean it's honestly fine. Like it's swag.
I mean, like as a child, it was swag. I was like, yeah, like this is a style.
Like back to what I was saying. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I started focusing on my hairstyle. You know, started dressing well. Started rubbing cream. You know, making sure that my knees weren't ashy. Making sure I smelled good. They were putting that deodorant on well.
Yeah,
you feel
put it on well.
And like with my clothes too. Yeah, I mean I wasn't out here rocking like Gucci belts or like, you know, Polo Raffarello. I wasn't doing that kind of shit because my parents were not going to encourage that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah.
So, but I wanted to dress well. Straight up.
Yeah.
So I started like selecting my clothes, researching, you know what I mean?
So you were learning the game.
I was learning to take care of myself, put myself first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if I improve, I mean I wasn't really thinking like this, but like it became obvious. Like when you improve,
you see the
attention will get to you, bro. That's honestly the truth.
Facts.
That's honestly the truth.
When you improve yourself, you attract the attention.
And like all of a sudden, year 10, like I won't say like I was like a bad guy, but I was up there. You know what I mean?
I was like, I had a little something.
I had a little something. It was like, you know what I mean? And obviously, I was also in love with this really nice, like this is, when I say she's the sweetest girl I've ever met in my life. Yeah. She's the sweetest girl. To this day, I talk to her to this day. Yeah. She's the sweetest girl I ever, she came to us, our year in year 10. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure it'd be so funny if my like classmates are listening to this because they know who she is. She's literally the sweetest girl. Like so, I remember the first day she walked into the class. We were in IT class. Yeah, you know what I mean, with all the computers. Yeah, and like we have like this like kind of like high top wall of like you have to step over to get into the classroom.
Yeah, come closer to your mic.
Can you hear what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like you have to step over like this bump to get into the classroom. And like, you know, you open the door and like when she opened the door and like she came in, I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is pretty.
Like, I was dumbfounded.
I was like, am I about to simp another like another time?
I'm about to
I was like,
regress.
I'm about to like try, like, you know, start simping again, basically. And like, she wasn't giving any guy no attention, zero. You know, but she was a nice girl. She was like, oh, she'll like talk to you. She was social.
Yeah.
But she wasn't giving any guy anything.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I know I'm already going to be in friend zone. You know, I know I'm going to be in friend zone.
I know my level.
I know my level, but you know what? I'm just going to try to be friends with her.
Okay, like actual genuine friends. Not like the nice guy that has like ulterior motives.
Yeah. But when I got to know her even more and more, she was now smart. I was like, hey, this girl is beautiful and smart, and she's not a nice girl.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh God, I think I'm in love.
My guy said, I think I'm in love. That's the first simple mistake.
But I was like, I'm not going to express it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to express it. I'm like, even though I really like this girl, I'm not going to be, because I know she's not the type of girl to date guys in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She doesn't play around like
she
that.
She thinks more long term. She's like, high school.
She's more long term. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And let's just say that so went on. She actually liked me. And we went to prom together.
Wow. Peter. So wait, hold on. What you said, because we're talking to the nice guys right now. We're trying to give some game.
I mean, let me just say, it's not as if like I was nice to her, but I wasn't like seeking validation from her.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You are just being yourself at that point.
I was just being myself because there are other girls that I was also looking at too. It was not just her. That's honestly the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you. There were other girls I was looking. When they say
do not pay too much attention to just one, like don't seek validation from just one girl. Keep your options open. Now I'm not saying be a hoe, but at the same time, bro, you can't like. It's just simple logic, man. Like if one girl thinks she has you in the bag, what else? She doesn't need to do anything else. She does that. You get what I'm saying? But if she sees,
I have him in reserve.
Exactly. It's like this guy is the substitution. You know, let me go for the other guys on the main roster.
So like it wasn't just her that I was. I mean, it's not as if I was like out here hoeing. I actually was hoeing, but I was hoeing, but like I wasn't.
You weren't moving too mad.
I wasn't moving too mad.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like trying to convince her to like me. You know what I mean?
So you were genuinely nice then?
I was genuinely nice. And I'm like, I liked her, but I was like, you know, I can't be going through this shit of like trying to convince you to like me.
Right there.
But low key, there are sometimes that shit shook me though. I'm like, oh, you know, you have your weak moments.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. You know, right there is a guy that did not allow his emotions to rule him. That's what it is. The emotions are there, but your logical brain still has to be the one in charge, and that's how you win. Can't you tell us how you got the girl? I beg.
So I mean, I would say high school. High school was secondary school in Nigeria was. I learned a lot of things, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's say I was going through like a very notorious time, you know what I mean, of being the fuckboyness would be like getting exposed. I was like, okay, like not a big deal.
Yeah,
you know, it's not really a big deal. It wasn't really that bad.
Yeah,
but the thing was, I didn't have, my girlfriend at the time couldn't go to prom with me. Oh yeah. So I was like, okay, you know what? I mean, like, the funny thing is that she told me, like, in future times that, like, anytime she used to see me with my girlfriend, she used to feel like somehow, you know, and she didn't say anything.
She was like, playing the game too.
She was playing the game too. This was like after, like a long time after, you know, after the facts, and you know, and like anytime I saw her with any other guy, I'll be like, oh, but like she's not my girlfriend, right?
Yeah, so you can't really say shit.
I can't really say shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I need someone to go to prom with, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know, You know what you like? It's like, I don't know how to explain. I'm sure like people understand. Like you have a. It sounds really bad, but you have a girlfriend. But you have like this other really nice girl that you like. It sounds bad.
By the way, guys, this is Peter. This is Peter in secondary school. This is like 14-year-old, 15-year-old.
15.
Yeah. So let's not judge this man too much.
Let's not go into that. But I'm sure people know what I mean.
Yeah.
Some people who understand my situation. And this was like young. This was my first relationship. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Very inexperienced. And I was like any emotion I felt, I was like, it's okay, it's validated.
Yeah.
But that was wrong. So, what do you call it? I was like, okay, I need someone to go to prom with. I was like, I'm going to ask her. Right? You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Well, did your girl? Is it that your girlfriend told you no, she's not going to prom, or she just didn't go to prom? No, she said that she couldn't
make it. She couldn't make it.
Oh, okay, cool. So it was like, make it. On to the next.
It was like, okay, I mean, that's okay. Like, you can't make it to prom, like, but I need someone to go to prom with.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, okay. I mean, no one had asked her out because she has like this reputation of like just covering guys. You know, like
she's that guy.
She's like that girl. Like, nope,
nah.
nope. Nah. But like we had like this special relationship because of we were also like in very selective class. Mm-hmm. Like she was in art mathematics, I was in additional mathematics too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're like, and she knew I was smart too. I was smart, so I had a good reputation as well. You know what I mean?
So yeah, propped yourself up. So you were a bit of a catch.
Yes, definitely. Well,
your reputation was up there.
And I was like, okay, let me just shoot my shot. And magically, I don't know, I remember like it was like on the second floor of our school building.
Wow, this guy remembers. That's like this guy's a simple heart.
Exactly.
The tree remembers, but the act.
All the special moments are like, I remember it was like break time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she was in like one of those classes, like one of those, I think it was mathematics or something.
Yeah.
Like one of these classes that for mathematics.
Yeah.
And it was break and like everyone was just chilling. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to ask her during the break. Bro, if you see my heart, I knew like I had like a little bit of a feeling that she liked me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, just not 100% sure.
I wasn't 100% sure. She could like me, but she could just X me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like, cause like she has that value.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, I mean, no one knew at that time, but I was kind of like I don't want to say the F word. I was a fuck boy. You know what I mean? Straight up a fuck boy. And she said yes. And you don't understand like the happiness. Because honestly, the happiness just like, because the reason why I was like moving on from her is because of like I knew I couldn't date her.
Yeah.
You know, she wasn't that type of girl. And like when she like said like, oh, she wants to go to prom with me. I was like,
my guy was like, I'm that guy. She curved all these boys, but she got me, the ex nice guy. Look at me now.
Honestly, I'll say this. I learned a lot of things during that time because I made a lot of mistakes.
Yep.
That's the truth. I made a lot. I'm being honest with myself. I made a lot of mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I haven't dated ever since that period of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't play around with dating anymore. Yeah. Because of that kind of experience I had.
Yep.
But I was so happy that like she said yes, bro. I was like,
I guess,
I did it. Like a girl, like I liked. You know what I mean? And she told me that she didn't even like. She was like saying that like it first like in year 10. This was when we were year 11 when I asked her to prom. So like in year 10 that she didn't like me.
Yeah, I mean that's how it starts a lot of the time.
Yeah,
like she's not pretending. She actually doesn't like you. Then all of a sudden she now likes you, but then she now
all of a sudden she started to see Peter Aleogo Jr. She started to feel the guy.
The sauce.
She started to feel the guy. I was like, okay. I mean, I don't say that the prom was special to me because of, like, you know, I don't know how you can fall in love with two girls at the same time, but that was my complication with me.
Were you in love with the other one?
I was in love with the other one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a kid.
And I was also playing stupid games too. I was like, would I call
that thing you had love? I will call it love.
I'll call it youth experience.
Yeah, I will call that the love. Like you had feelings for them. I call it love.
Yes, I mean, yes, I definitely had feelings for. I had feelings for both of them.
Yeah,
that's the honest truth.
Yeah,
and I kind of still talk to one of them, but not the other one. The other one, I'm like, we just know we know where we're alive. That's all I can say about
we're both alive. We know it.
Yeah.
But guys, if there's something you have to take away from this, is he ended up shooting his shot, right? The guy could have shot his shot and taken an L. Boom. That'd be it. Today would have been telling this story, I would have been laughing about it, to be honest, because it wasn't that big a deal. Just be like, I took the L and we moved, bro. It was painful at the time, but we moved. But he shot his shot. All my simps out there, all my nice guys out there, remember, shoot your shot. Know what you want and go for it. Go for it, obviously with sense. Like, I'm not here trying to say like any feeling you get,
but the truth is that focus on your improvement. That's honestly the sorry for swearing. That's honestly the truth. Focus on yourself, because that was one thing I was always doing. And I lost that also when I came to the US again. I started focusing not on myself, but like it took me like, because I was just readjusting.
It took a shorter time.
It took a shorter time to calibrate. Yep. I knew that, okay, I need to focus on myself.
Yep.
But back to what I'm saying, like, you need to focus on yourself, focus on your self improvement, and the results will show.
Yeah, eventually.
That's the truth.
Like even when you look at like the expectation you have, right? Like I'll say this, right? If you're being a nice guy hoping to date a girl, don't do it. Like, if you're only nice to a girl hoping to date her, or like whatever it is with the girl, don't do it, because one, is not genuine, and then two, is like, it's not gonna work for the most part.
That type of energy is not how do I say, it's not I don't say it's very, it has a lot of holes in it.
Yeah, exactly.
It has a lot of holes in it.
Exactly. And it's kind of like,
a girl will love you for your charisma. And charisma includes a bunch of things. That nice could be included, but it's not
you have to be nice to the girl. But like,
you have to be nice to the girl. But like, it's not just nice.
Yeah, you can't just be nice. You have to have nice. You have to have, especially as a man, you have to have some skeleton, bro. You have to have some.
You have to have something about yourself, and that's when the self improvement comes into. Anyone can be nice.
Exactly.
Anyone can be mean. But how do you distinguish yourself? Some Kevin Samuel advice right there. How do you become a high value man?
How do you distinguish yourself? Honestly, we can.
How do you become a high value man?
Actual high value.
I mean, we are broke. We are broke.
That was it. We can talk about that one later. Like actual high value, but also don't get like this entitlement mentality, right? Like this, like
no girls owe you shit.
Exactly. Like when
that's the truth.
When you're just nice to the girl, and then like, because that's one thing that nice guys actually do, and then they turn from being nice guys to being women haters.
Yeah,
that's always the trajectory. It's like, I'm a nice guy in high school. In college, you become like the guy that just hates all women. Women are trash, women are this. It's like, bruh, just need to learn the game. Don't feel entitled because you're nice to someone doesn't mean that they're going to give you shit.
Yeah,
they don't owe you anything.
They don't owe you anything.
It's like, bruh, just learn how to go for what you want. Like, if you want to be the best in your class, you study. If you want to learn how to relate with people, even as an introvert, wherever you are, you study the game. As an extrovert, if you want to learn how to shut up, you study the game. Like everything in life is about studying and learning. Like some guys think they're like, oh, like this dating thing. I mean, it might come naturally to some people. Yeah. But a lot of things is like, is either they had like a good example in their dad or someone that they could look up, or an uncle that was advising them. But bro, study the game, but focus on yourself.
I experienced everything firsthand, because I was the first boy. You know what I mean? And my dad was not out here trying to tell me how to toast babes.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Honestly, what I generally believe in high school, just forget about girls. Honestly, but you can't.
I won't say forget about girls.
No, when I say forget about girls,
don't take it seriously. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I mean.
And have your time, enjoy yourself.
Yep.
But I mean, don't be out here impregnating women. You know what I mean? Don't be out there.
To me, okay, my mentality was, I mean, even the way I was in high school, right, like I was like, bro, like any relationship I get in here is a waste of my time.
Did you grind?
Nah.
You didn't grind?
Nah.
That's mad. That's actually mad.
Nah. I was actually a good boy in school, man. Like I was actually a proper good boy. I was proud of myself back then.
I was out here doing some mad shit. I was doing some mad. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You know, so it's just more like, yo, like I'm literally 16.
I'm a 15. Very emotional man too. That's the truth. I'm a very emotional guy.
Imagine mixing a fuck boy with an emotional fuck boy. That's what you get. You get Peter.
I'm dead.
Oh man, but it's like, honestly, high school, learn how to actually be friendly with. This can be a whole different episode. How to have healthy relationship with women, because I feel like
facts. That's very key.
That's what you should focus on.
Don't try to seek out anything.
Yeah,
just be friends with them, bro. And like honestly, some of them can be the best friends you've ever had.
Yo, bro, some women that, bro, like if you're close to a woman and it's a genuine friendship, yo, that thing is a big blessing, man, because it gives you. It's almost like having a sister. I'm not saying your friends don't know these girls, but like it's almost like it gives you like. You're able to pick the brain of girls, gives you a better understanding of them, and also that energy around you can be dope sometimes, man, especially when it's just pure, you know. And it's like, I don't know how to say it, man. Just learn how to form healthy relationships with people, right? Like everything else will kind of fall in place, you know. Like if you're especially depending on what you want for your life, you know, if you're trying to achieve high things, big things in your life. When you're young, in your youth, is when you have to grind and sacrifice and do all the things.
And you will make mistakes.
You will.
I made a lot of mistakes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, Chisom. I don't know if Chisom made mistakes, but me,
I had a lot. I'll say this: like when it came to like learning how to relate to girls, I made mistakes. But like I didn't shoot my shot like that, so my mistakes were like I like mistakes that you can make. You know what I'm saying? It's more like you have awkward moments.
I had a lot of awkward moments, bro. I shot my shot so many times, and I was just like, I made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
Even in my relationship, I made mistakes. You know what I mean? So it's like, from those experiences, I've made sure that like I don't make those kind of mistakes ever again. Yep. You know what I mean?
Yep. I mean that's
That's just make sure you learn from them and accept that you've made a mistake. You know what I mean? Accept that you've made a mistake and just learn from that. Don't crucify yourself. You know what I mean? We're all young. That's honestly the truth.
And also, don't work too hard, man, on a woman. Like, don't work too hard. Especially,
it depends.
No, I'm not talking about when you're trying to marry someone, right? I'm talking about like when you're a kid in high school, maybe you're in college, you know, like even when you're trying to get a girl in college, honestly, for me, I don't think you should work too hard. Like, it shouldn't be like hard work. You should come correct. You know, like you should come like, yeah, serious about this, but it shouldn't be like, oh, like it's like nice guys. Just think about like typical nice guy. You know, you're out here listening to this girl cry all her things. You're there for her in her waking call. You're there. She's
complaining about her relationship.
Exactly. It's like you're always there, no matter what.
Honestly, like I could listen to a girl that complains about her relationship, but I can't be like out here trying to smash. You know, it can't be like one of those girls I like.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can
like, if it's like a girlfriend, if it's like a friend as a girl, I was like, okay, like, you know, I'll hear you out.
Yeah. But if it's a girl that you have ulterior motive with, that you're just there only because you're hoping that she will see you in a different, like, don't work too hard, bro. Like, it shouldn't be.
I'm sorry.
It shouldn't be like hard work. Now, serious relationships when you're an adult, that's hard work. So don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to tell you that you shouldn't put in the work when you're serious. But that's a topic for another day. You get me? But also, your time, bro. That I just have to say it again. The time, like. Your time is so valuable. There's so much you can be enjoying your teenage age. You know, like just having fun with your friends, playing football. You know, like learning skills, doing your things, like doing things you genuinely enjoy. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your good years, man. Just sipping for a woman. Don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, women, like learning how to talk to women are important. Learning how to interact with them are important.
Yep.
But don't be out here be so fixated of trying to
fixation.
accomplish this idea in your head of value. You know what I mean? It's like it's really not that valuable, to be honest with you. And
the thing is that your male friends,
that's not what they're even going to see. They're not going to see your niceness.
Exactly.
They're not going to see all this kind of shit. They're going to see, you know, what you've accomplished in life, the kind of personality you are around other people. You know what I mean? A lot of different things. I'm not going to say.
This is what we're talking about down the road. But then, like, the man you become is kind of like. But I mean, in high school, honestly, it's the learning years. So no matter what we tell you, you're still going to go through all your.
I mean, but like, I would have loved to hear this.
Yeah.
Rather than, you know what I mean?
Just kind of
making
like,
those mistakes.
Yeah, just kind of go through it. Because the thing is that you might hear it and you'll still make the same mistakes, but at least you kind of have something at the back of your mind, you know, that you can fall back to. But anyways, maybe in future episodes we can talk about like if nice girls actually exist. I don't know. I feel like that would be interesting to break down.
Yeah.
Like if nice girls, and do nice girls finish last?
No girl finish last. That's what I can say. Women do not finish last.
It depends.
So women do not finish last. There's always someone out there for you. I truly believe that.
I mean, for men too.
I don't think so. There are just some men that need to die alone. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? That's honestly the truth. Some men.
Oh man, I actually disagree with that, low-key.
Oh, okay. I'm joking. By the way, I'm just joking. I'm joking. Yes, there is someone there for you.
Yeah, because for men, there's definitely someone out there for you. For women, there's definitely someone out there for you. But the thing is that the game is different for men and women, so you both need to know how to play the game. Because if you're trying to attract a man is different from trying to attract a woman. Those are two completely different things, which we can break down in future episodes, honestly. But yo, you want to end it here?
Gucci, bro.
Gucci. Bro, dope. But yo, thank you for sticking with us in this week's episode of the Afro Journal podcast. Before we leave, I shall leave you with the proverb for next week, and it goes: rain does not fall on one roof alone. Rain does not fall on one roof alone. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, all that good stuff at Afro_journal. Definitely follow us. You can email us again at afrojournal2020@gmail.com. You know, I would also like to hear like your stories. You know, like if you have any characteristics of
what were the major mistakes you made in high school? What were the major mistakes in high school?
Exactly.
I didn't go into depth like the major mistakes I went to high school, but I'll tell you right now, they were major.
Yeah, I mean, we can honestly break that down in future episodes. Like major mistakes that we made. I can talk about mistakes I made as well in high school, in college, whatever that, you know, like that timeline, you know. But yeah, definitely. I think this will be dope. But
it's your boy Peter Ikechuke Chibuzaliogo Jr.
And it's your boy Chisom Ejike Jeremiah Okafo, and we out.